Hi guys, welcome back to the final part of the series how to trade as per your age group. In this video, we're going to cover the age group of traders who are more than 50 years in age. The truth is, this phase of life often triggers thoughts of legacy, capital preservation for the future generations. You have already achieved peak maturity in life. You understand that capital is not a scorecard, it is life support. The current state of life is very simple. You have a stable income, reduced energy to chase excitements. You are either near your retirement or you have achieved your retirement stage. Capital you use is basically your life support. Most of your ideas revolve around medical bills, some sort of a fixed income, support, and guidance for the youth in your family whenever they require it. So, keeping that in mind, your entire desire in life is basically peace and keeping the security you have built so far in your life. There's another thing you want to achieve in life is closure for the mistakes you have made earlier in your life when you were younger, and also you want to avoid any future regrets. Now, trading maturity is very easy for you to understand. You are emotionally stable, but there is something called fear of loss. The loss you might take, it might be extreme. I have personally seen people who have wiped out more than 50% of their capital in the first few months. You quickly learn the difference between trading maturity and maturity in life. Now, trading maturity, how do you achieve that? You will learn throughout this video. Speaking of cash pool and expenses, you have built up some sort of a cash pool throughout your years. It might be significant to support you for your retirement, or you're still looking to build it. That is irrelevant for us. Main point is that your expenses revolve mostly around your health, your partner's health, your family members, and also the truth is you don't have enough time to recover from major drawdowns. Speaking of drawdowns, where do you think you can go wrong in trading? The biggest mistake what a mature person like you can make is chasing high yield trades like young immature traders. The truth is, overconfidence from your past success sometimes spills into trading. So it does not matter how much money you have earned throughout your life. It does not matter what is your name, your surname, your status in society. Trading the market completely changes that. Market treats all of us equal. It will disturb your sleep. It will disturb your life. It will take away the money if you don't follow discipline. Focus on simple strategies, not complex ones. About psychological risk now. One bad year can destroy your lifestyle. Like I told you, there are people who enter this ring trading market and they lose nearly half of their money. This is not a simple money. This is your life savings, something which you have worked hard throughout your life and accumulated. They lose 50% of that within the first 90 days of their trading journey. Trading stress can heavily impact your health. Keeping all that in mind, now we're going to discuss what should you do instead. What is your core objective in trading and how you must approach this game of trading. Now, first things first, protect capital. Learn capital protection. Earning is the second part. Market participation mindset. What does this mean? It simply means that trading is optional for you at the moment. You're trying something new out. Why are you doing that? I'll explain it in the future. But right now, your trading is an optional activity, it is not mandatory. Missing trades sometimes is all right. You don't have to worry about that. Now, the real objective of trading is to make regular income from the market, which is at least half your salary, which you have before retirement, or half your monthly income when you are a businessman. The truth here is that this objective has to be clear in your mind, and you will gradually learn to make that money. It is not a simple day one process. You learn the skills and then you achieve that later on. Give yourself some time to learn the skills. Now, skills is something very important you must learn. Give some time, like 6 months or a year, to understand the entire process which is involved in trading. Learn long duration structures, which is mostly monthly ranges, monthly pattern behavior, price behavior, half yearly and yearly. Avoid your weekly trading habits. You must clearly understand the difference between high volatility and low volatility market behavior. The reason is very simple. You want to avoid high volatility times because these events can sometimes trigger unknown or price action, something which is out of your control, and wipe out your capital. We don't want that. Remember, our core objective is to protect capital first. So we are completely avoiding the high volatility times in the market. Basically, you're learning when not to trade in the market. Let's talk about market structure. You understood the skills you must learn. Now let's learn what is the market structure or the price action which you must follow. Understand the difference between a market trending phase and a market correction phase. Basically, you just want to grab an overall view of how the market behaves. Your main aim is to understand the possible range of the month. Again, like I repeat, you are not focusing on weekly trading, you're focusing on monthly trading. All right. So you must understand the range of the month. This is very much possible if you learn your Elliott wave theory. It solves 90% of your problems of market structure. Learn that, apply it, and then look forward to option strategies. Speaking of option strategies to focus on, we already know that we are focusing only on the monthly and above. We are not focusing on the weekly expiries. It has to be only monthly and above, longer term. So the best strategy for anyone who wants to begin with is the iron condor and iron butterfly to make regular income from the market. I'll repeat the point again. You are not going to make the same amount of money you earned from your job or your business immediately from trading. You are going to take some time to learn and then enter the market. Do not make the immature mistake of not waiting to learn. Speaking of trends, now you know that sometimes months there will be a longer trend. If the previous trend is in a correction phase, market can shift to a trending market. So here, to capture a trending phase in the month, you can focus on a simple bull or a bear call or put spread. Understood? This is very simple. There's nothing much to think about it. In future, if the trend dips and it goes into a sideways mode, you can still make money out of it. No weekly expiries. Now, risk management is something which I remind you again that this money which you're using is your savings which you have accumulated over a lot of time. A quick trick is that your trading capital should not be greater than 30% of your net worth maximum. Suppose you have a net worth of 10 lakhs or a 1 crore, your 30% maximum should be in your trading capital, not more than that. In case something goes sideways, some unexplained event happens in the market, you can only afford to lose 30% of your net worth at one time and you can quit trading, right? So that is a key general thumb rule you can keep. Focus on getting a good night's sleep. The live trading positions should not affect your health and your sleep. So what do I want to tell you throughout this video is that when you are 50 plus years in age and you want to trade in the market, your job is not to beat the market. You are trying to outlive the volatility regimes. You cannot make the mistakes of a younger generation of a trader. This is your legacy and lifelong savings that you are using in trading. If you learn the safe trading skill properly, you can guide the next generation in your family early on. What are the mistakes the younger generation of traders make? Watch part 1 and part 2 to understand it. I'll see you in another video. Till then, take care and be safe.